Hey everybody, Kale the Quick here with Easter Egg Productions, here to show you some of the new features we've got for Aegis Online version alpha 14.1. You're not seeing double, we've got two instances open today because we've got some stuff that I want to show off through the network, because it is a little bit odd, but it does work, and we're going to be making it better. So, let's open these out. We've got the server already running, and it's all kind of symmetrical and fun. So, let's pop open this right here. So the first update we've got is with how scripts are implemented. Now this will break some old files, and they will need to be updated to the new ones. I will make a little video on how to do that later, and hopefully, well, all of the new files that will be included with version alpha 14.1 will be changed for this update as well. So let's see some of the cool stuff we can do. We have a random NPC. Just pop them out. And you see we still have a little bug going on with the coloring, but you'll see they both pop out and they have a new name. And Wizard 4. Now what's the deal there? Well, they have actually generated a bunch of class stat data. So if we go combat, it says 20 hit points. Probably has some high base stats because he's a wizard. Con 9. No, but he's a wizard level 4, so that's why. Armor class, attack, all that stuff kind of generates automatically, and also colors, and a name, all that stuff. And that's all stuff that you can customize with the built-in scripting, but more importantly, cooler feature we have here, let's delete that guy, is we now have composite items. Composite items are saved and loaded now. So start off with Marvin here, and put him down. If we go zoom in on him, you'll see that he is holding a spear, and he's got a breastplate and a salet on. He also has a gorget, kind of hard to see though. Yeah, so you pull him out, he's got everything you want on him. You did see there was a little bit of a bug when we pulled him out. You see I was holding him here, but I was not holding him on the other screen over here. But as soon as I put him down, he's synchronized, everything is good to go. So visually, not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's working, and I wanted to get it out to you guys to play around with. So this also works for composite things with items, walls, and grids. Now, to go with this, we have a new way of holding grids. Previously, there'd be a little bug if you go like that and would be touching the wall. It would move towards you. Now it doesn't. It stays constrained to a flat plane relative to your cursor kind of viewing plane. And you can press page up and page down to go up and down with that. So you can move them around off into the void, should you so wish. And then of course, once you drop it, it updates as well. So let's move out a little bit. Now, this is really, really cool because you can actually put a bunch of guys onto something and pull out a whole squad at a time. Now I got a whole squad of Marvins out here ready to go, and they are set up. Their equipment found its appropriate position and stuck itself to them. You can see them kind of animating there because the equipment has kind of a workaround to stick onto the humanoid there. And this also works with the random NPC. Actually, it works even better with the random NPCs. So we had a random NPC, and you saw we had that glitch there earlier, but if we pull out a skiff, you can see that all the random NPCs are appropriately colored. There we got a red one, purple one, and then a green one. And that's Annabella, Karina, and Warwick. So Annabella, Karina, and Warwick. A rogue, wizard, and a fighter. Good, got the trifecta there. There, that's all three current classes that I put into the example script. And yeah, they don't have the appropriate props to put on here to make it into a little boat, but I mean, if we can't use our imaginations, we wouldn't be tabletop gamers, would we? And the idea here, and you should be able to pick up this and move it. Yeah, pick it up, move it, pick it up, move it. I need to make it so you can rotate it. But right there, got it, and you can make really, really big things with it as well. So let's pull out a ship. You can see it loads, and then as soon as we set it down, it updates its position. So you can make larger ships, move them around, have your cool sea battles, all that good stuff. And let's see what else we can do. Ah, yes. So to make one of these, what you will need to do is have something. Let's get rid of that. So we can't find one of our tables down near T. Table. So it'll be named whatever the root object is. So let's actually rename this table right here. Table, so I'll call it feast. Press enter on that, close it down. So we're going to call that one feast and get it set up. Scroll that up. We're not going to put, I actually don't have food, so we're not going to be able to put that on it. But let's pop a book out onto our feast. That's how you feast. It takes so long, you got to stay entertained. So you're going to want a book, and we'll put potion, our accurately sized potion bottle, holds 1 fluid ounce, a basic cup, and we'll say that's good, because this is a feast for the mind. We've got a book. Right click on it, and right now you're going to want to be in empty mini paint mode to save one. And we can delete feast, save, or we do comp save. And this is still, again, alpha features, beta features here. Comp save, and if we close and open this to refresh it, we should be able to see our feast. Now currently the comp saving doesn't go through the network, but if you set these up beforehand, they'll be automatically sent out to everybody who joins. So you'll see bug right there. We didn't get our second feast. Oh, or we did. Oh, that's right, because I'm on a local machine, so when it's saved automatically. But yeah, so we can have our duplicate feasts. And if you were to put it on a grid, pop up in a grid, grids are currently bugged through the network. But again, if you make these beforehand and your players connect, it will all work out. So we'll just make one of those on click. See, it's not made on the other side there. And we'll close it, or we'll make it so we no longer make them. We'll pick up our feasts, go into play mode. With tab, that's how you close out of there really quick. And that always switches you to play mode. So once the UI is all gone, you're playing. Alright, so we got that, and we're back in grid mode. Pick up our grid. That's right. It's on our plane. We go up and down. So let's actually move closer to the center. You can see the wisp floating on the grid that isn't there. And we have a comp save here as well. Now you do want to make sure it's named something better than floor 0. So let's name this double feast. Perfect. And then we will do comp save, and again, close down, refresh it. Actually, if we delete grid and we go to double feast around BCD, double feast. Here we are. Got it both, and you can see that it did spawn on the other one. So the grids work when it's loaded in from a file. For some reason, having a problem with that at the moment. It's next up on the docket. Well, one of the features. So yeah, that's some of the composite item saving and loading. That'll probably replace most things. Most creatures you want to have like extra items on them. Well, NPCs, that type of thing usually. But anyway, that is what we got going on here. If you'd like to support development of Aegis Online, that's you can do that through our Patreon. Our supporters on Patreon get access to all of the alpha products that Easter Egg Productions is making. Aegis Online is intended to be free in the long term, but until we get to a full release, it's just the alpha supporters over there, part of the alpha crew. If you would like to check out development of stream, I'm trying to stream development of Aegis Online over at twitch.tv/KLTheQuick. And that will be on Wednesdays and Thursdays, hopefully, at about 3 p.m. Seattle time. Otherwise, thank you for checking out Aegis Online, the multi-user dungeon. I am Kale the Quick. Thank you for watching. Don't die.